Hello twin flames and welcome to your daily check-in for Saturday. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels. And I'm really excited today because I'm going to bring in 3 beautiful decks of cards that work very well together. The gorgeous Twin Flame Journey Home Oracle by Christine, the Divine Feminine Truth, Power and Undying Love cards by Sandra, and the All Magic Comes with a Price deck. And I love this deck because it's based around the series Once Upon a Time. So there's a lot of magic and true love and power and strength and warrior energy in this deck. And we're going to connect with the energy of the feminine, the masculine and the journey. And if you would like a personal reading with me, you can reach out to me at guidedbyangelsxo@gmail.com. I have actually got 5 readings I'm offering right now, a personal reading, a DM to DF reading and other types as well. So if you want to know what they are, just reach out to me at guidedbyangelsxo@gmail.com. But today we're going to connect. And before I even shuffle the cards, I'm getting a feeling today of fear around finances. Now, yeah, they give me burpee energy when I'm talking about this because I feel the masculines may be concerned with their finances right now, which makes a lot of sense because we've just been through the holidays and Christmas time is always a time when we overspend and we may get into debt, and it feels like they are preparing for their payday. So they're waiting for their payday right now. They may be worried about bills, maybe they're in debt. They're concerned, maybe they want to buy you something nice or make up for the holidays, or even they're thinking about Valentine's Day. And I feel that money is on their mind. So if they are a little bit silent, or maybe if they are even lashing out at you, there's something else going on. So try not to take anything personally that's going on with them. Rise above it and look beyond the physical surface level stuff. And if you're having any physical things going on, ascension symptoms, sit with the energy of it and say, okay, body, what are you trying to show me? Is this my energy? Is this my twin's energy? Or is this collective energy connected with the journey right now? What am I feeling? What am I thinking? And what do I need to know? Because, a lot of you are channelers and empaths and healers. You just may not be working on it yet. You may not be in service yet, or you may not be opening up yet to channeling the energy in your purpose or mission, but you're still feeling it. So if you're feeling certain things and you're thinking, I don't know where it's coming from because I know I'm not feeling that way and I don't think my twin's feeling that way, it could just be you were picking up on the collective energies of the twin flame journey itself. So be very gentle with yourself, take your time and breathe. So thank you, angels. What's the energy, please, around the divine feminines today? The energy around the divine feminine. I've got 1 card coming out there. The energy around the divine masculines today. The energy around the masculines today. Got 2 cards and the energy around the journey. Wow, flying on the deck here, or flying out of the deck, should I say. So all magic comes with a price. What's the energy around the divine feminines? The energy around the divine feminines, please. I want a clear card coming out. Flew out, okay, and these actually flew on to where the journey is. So I feel these cards, because quite a few are there as well, I'm going to put them with the journey. I feel they are journey messages. I want a clear card for the divine feminine, please, angels. Yeah, I've got 1 card coming up for the divine feminine. And the energy around the divine masculines, please. The energy around the divine masculine. Again, I've got a clear card coming out. So we've got clear 1 cards coming out for the feminine, the masculine, then I've got a lot of cards coming out for the journey there. And then with the divine feminine truth, power and undying love, I want some angel guidance for the feminines today. And there it is, jumped in my hand. The energy for the masculines, any guidance for them today or anything we can be aware of regarding their journey. Got 1 card at the top and 1 card flew out of the deck here. Wow, and it actually flew into my box of tissues. So that's another big sign about their ascension journey, and they may be experiencing cold or flu-like symptoms. They may be sneezing or blowing the nose today, or they may have general mucus and, type thing going on. Everything happens for a reason there. And whenever we sneeze, it's because we may be afraid of making mistakes. So they could be afraid of making mistakes right now. And then we got some guidance for the journey. So feminine, masculine and journey. So let's start today then with the energy around the divine feminine. So the energy is an unexpected message. Wow. So this is really powerful. This means you are going to receive communication, but it may be in an unexpected way, or it may come to you when you least expect it. When we are expecting things to happen, It never seems to happen or manifest. And it's a lot like when we're watching the kettle, it never seems to boil. Or you know yourself, if you're waiting for someone to come, if you're looking out the window, they never seem to come. And then perhaps if you walk away, maybe you go to the toilet or you go in the kitchen, there's a knock on the door. So your message is going to come, and it's going to be in an unexpected way or at an unexpected time. And an unexpected way could be a message that comes to you differently than you expect it to be. So you may receive a message in music, or you may receive a sign that gives you the information or the message you've been waiting for. So it may not necessarily come in directly from your twin. It could come in another way. It could come from another source entirely. So be flexible and adaptable with the way this is coming. But this is definitely a sign of communication. And look at this, we've got a kiss. The kiss. Now, I definitely feel this unexpected message could also include a kiss. So there could be kisses in this message. Your masculine may put kisses. Maybe they don't ever use kisses, but they decide to, kiss, kiss, kiss at the end. Or they may put a heart emoji, or they could put something into the message that they never usually do. And that is a big sign for you about the power of the love. But this is also the return. The kiss here is Prince Charming kisses Snow and wakes her up. So this is also a big message about the masculine waking up and the masculines waking you up. The masculines wake you up on your journey because they make you aware of the way you feel. And they cleanse and purify you. This really is true love's kiss. So I also feel the unexpected message could be about the return of the masculine and sealing it with a kiss. And a big message here about awakening, breaking the spell, moving on from the past, releasing fears, moving on from karmic people or situations, being devoted to each other, respecting each other, moving into union, having that powerful spiritual bond and that spiritual connection. And they show me the number 35 there as 3 to 5. So I definitely feel this could be within 3 to 5 hours, 3 to 5 days, or it could be something coming in within 3 to 5 weeks, or even between March and May. So definitely this is about the return of the love, true love's kiss coming together and bringing in power. So feminines, you're aware through the messages you receive today, whether they are physical communication from your twin or confirmation about your journey from other sources, that this is real and this is happening. It's happening now. And you're saying to your masculine, no matter where you are, no matter what you are doing in your life, I always want the best for you. I always wish you happiness and all the best and everything. And that's so true. You want your twin to be happy. You do. You do even feel at times, even if there's struggle there and challenges, if they're with someone else, you're thinking, well, as long as you're happy, I want the best for you. I want you to be happy. Now, the masculines are definitely not happy in those situations. In fact, they're quite miserable. But this is you realizing that you are one and you want their happiness matters. So this is really you saying, no matter what you're doing or where you are, I'm sending you the best. I'm sending you love. I'm sending you gratitude. Maybe you've even answered this in a message. I know I've certainly said that, all the best. When I've been trying to move on in the past, especially when I was dealing with catalysts, maybe I received a message that was unexpected. It shocked me a little bit. I didn't want to hear it. So I would send a message saying, I wish you all the best. Or all the best for the future. Really doing that, what I wanted was a response. I was doing it because I wanted him to say, no, don't leave me, or of course I care about you, but he never did. So I had to deal with my own triggers and fears around that. But really, you want what's best for them no matter what. But if you have ended a message in that way, remember, it's never over. It's never over. That message is going to come in an unexpected way. Now, the energy around the masculine is miracles and magic. So there is a miracle coming into this connection, and there is magic happening, even in the silence and the quiet times. Because if you start seeing bees, and you can see them, the bees, you can see them in the real world. So you may actually see a physical bee, or you may see a bee in a film or a show, or you may see something with a bee on, like a mug or a cup or a picture, or you may see a bee on social media or in some other way. It's a sign of a miracle. Now, what I'm actually connecting with here, they're giving me the name Mike because Magic Mike, They give me the name Mike, so I feel someone needs to hear that, or something like Mike, like Mark or Mick or something like that. They're also giving me letters RAC. I'm really connected with the RAC, so it could be a letter R, A or C. So if your masculine's name begins with an R, an A or a C, or even any of these letters, but I feel it's definitely the RAC that's standing out there. There could be an extra sign of a miracle ahead, or communication or a message or something coming in. They're also showing me the RAC as in a breakdown. So I feel that maybe one of the masculines has chosen to come to you and maybe their car's broken down. They're showing me RAC. I don't even know if it is the RAC, but they're showing me like a breakdown service in my mind. That may mean something to someone. But also any breakdowns that they go through, the breakdowns are breakthroughs. The angel is saying that very clearly right now. And this can also be connected with family matters. Now in this, I'm seeing a reunion, a reconciliation coming together, but it's about releasing of family matters. I'm seeing that as shaking hands with the past. So it's like letting go of the past in a very mutually reciprocated way. So in other words, I feel this is walking away, but it's going to be mutual. It's going to be respectful. It's going to be what it needs to be. Instead of drama, chaos, it's like they are both saying goodbye to each other. So I'm feeling this is like the ending of a situation. So this could be someone who gets divorced. Say if your masculine divorces their karmic partner, instead of there being hate there or stress there or pain there, they have a very amicable parting because they may have family, they may have children together, they may have, family matters to deal with. So they are amicably parting. So I feel amicable breakups occurring in the masculine's life to be able to be with you completely. And I feel they've been waiting for the right time for that to happen, because there has to be a healing for an amicable breakup. There has to be a healing for an amicable parting. Otherwise, there's just drama, chaos and distress. And the masculines are realising their power. We've got the sorcerer's hat. So this is about them creating and making miracles happen and allowing things to happen, manifesting things, creating things. They're also showing me this a little bit like the sorting hat in Harry Potter, where they get sorted into the right house. So they're sorting things out. And they have a power of thought that's very powerful. They are moving into this higher level of consciousness with their imagination. They realising as above, so below. So they are visualising what they desire and they are actually physically making it happen now. And the universe is helping with that. So universal law is about karma. It's about the law of attraction. It's about things happening the right way. And it's because they've been gaining knowledge. And their knowledge can also come from them listening to their own opinions instead of the opinions of others. Their own ability to understand what they're going through. To listen to themselves instead of hierarchy. In other words, instead of listening to what their family say or what their boss says or someone in authority, they're listening to themselves now. And they're becoming very noble, which means they're also taking control of their life. Now, what the masculine is saying is, all that happened between us before is now in the past. It's where it belongs in the past. Let's move on and start afresh together. So the masculine is showing you here he wants a fresh start. He's preparing to walk away from the karmic situations in an amicable way to start afresh so that he doesn't bring with him any baggage that's stressful baggage. So he may well be bringing baggage. In other words, he may have children, he may have debt, he may have other things going on, but he doesn't want to have stress around that. So he's got a plan in place, he's dealing with his finances, he's sorting things out so that he's able to start afresh with you, a new beginning. And he's saying, thank you for being the one who I share this beautiful love with and for helping me to find my true self. Now, isn't that a beautiful message to come through from your twin? He's saying that you've helped me to find my true self. Thank you for sharing this beautiful love with me. And I definitely feel there's going to be such a powerful kiss when you guys, reunite or come back together. It's even really powerful because my masculine has been dealing with really serious ascension. He's been going through really bad cold, flu-like symptoms. So I haven't really kissed him for a while, because obviously he hasn't wanted to give it to me. And I'm looking forward to that moment when we can have a kiss again properly because it's going to be true love's kiss. So, this is understanding that even if you're in union, sometimes things stop you from being intimate in that way, physical ascension, things that get in the way. Maybe you even work away from each other, or you are in, separation because of distance right now, even though you could be communicating every day. It's going to be amazing when you experience that true love's kiss, because they give me fear around it, because kissing each other is heavenly. Even if there's fear around it, especially if it's your first kiss, if you've never kissed each other before, there's going to be a little bit of nervousness or anxiety there, but it's going to be something magical. I remember the first time I ever kissed my divine masculine and how magical it was, even though there was nerves there and, there was a little bit of apprehension and excitement. Now look at this for the journey. We've got a new beginning coming in, and you've got the pinky promise there. So the thing I love about this is I feel the handshake is connected with amicable partings. So if you see people shaking hands and your twin is in a karmic situation, even if it's been very volatile or crazy, it feels like there is a promise there to you of an amicable parting. So they're going to part in a way that completes the situation. So in other words, they're not going to come at you, or this person isn't going to be sending psychic attack energy to you or trying to cause problems for you or problems for you guys as a couple or anything like that. There's going to be a complete end to that situation, even if they have kids, even if they still have things they need to talk about or, spend time together about, such as children, or, if they come together for parents' evenings or anything like that. It's still going to feel like a complete break. And I feel that the karmic partner is also going to be free and feeling free in the mind to be able to move on themselves to someone else. Now, the pinky promise I'm connecting with here is something different. This is the energy between the feminine and the masculine. So if you see people shaking hands, I feel that's a definite symbol of a karmic ending that's coming to fruition in an amicable way. If you're seeing the pinky promise, two pinkies together, pinky fingers together, that's like the sign of a new beginning with your connection. It's very romantic, it's very loving, it's very friendly, it's just magical. So I feel you could be shown these signs through the hands. And the hands are a way of communicating. When I use my hands to channel messages and talk, because it's light language, body language, it's power. So I feel you could definitely see a pinky promise somehow. You could see it in real life, you could see it on a film, a show, or you could see it on a picture or a billboard. And it's a symbol of a new beginning. So what I'm connecting with here is the angels are going to show you a pinky promise, or a bee, or even a butterfly in this kind of formation as a sign of a new beginning. Well, two magpies have just flown down on the grass as well. Two magpies are said to be a symbol of joy. I love magpies anyway, even if I see one magpie. But there is that old saying, 1 for sorrow, 2 for joy, 3 for a girl, 4 for a boy, 5 for silver, 6 for gold, 7 for a secret never to be told. At least that's what I think it is. That's what I've always said anyway. And so if you see two birds, or you see two magpies, or if you see couples, or, 2 by 2 going into the ark, if you see two people, 2 animals, 2 birds, it's a sign of a new beginning. Or if you see the pinky promise. Now, as soon as I picked up the tower, they showed me intuitively a giraffe, and I connected with a giraffe earlier in the week for the masculine's awakening and the reminder to see things in a higher way. So you're being reminded today to see things in a higher way, even if there's chaos or tower moments, because the tower moments create the karmic ending. Look at this, justice. So the tower moments create the karmic ending. Now, this picture is actually of, Jack's beanstalk going up to where the giants are. So that's about realizing that there's things going on above you that you may not see. And that's about divine intervention and the angels creating the way. So there is an awakening going on right now, and there is lots of realizations taking place, and there is chaos going on and sudden changes and destruction. It may feel like loss. It may feel like, there's stress, energy, confusion, pain, trauma. There could be some issues happening, but it's all happening for the right reasons. We've got at the bottom there, we've got divorce, bankruptcy, natural disaster. And this is a part of balance and bringing in change. So divorce, I'm definitely connecting with that today. I'm connecting with amicable breakups or amicable endings. I'm also connecting with financial issues. We've got bankruptcy there. So a masculine may go bankrupt or may choose bankruptcy to move on. But this is about when we lose things, we gain better things. and we are always protected by source. But I definitely feel the masculines are dealing with financial things. I'm not saying they're becoming bankrupt, but they are definitely dealing with finances, getting finances in order, sorting things out. And the natural disaster can also be the things that are experienced in the physical world. We've been experiencing lots of cold weather. There's been lots of things taking place with the weather. There's been storms, there's been disruption. So if you're seeing those kind of natural disasters, it's reminding you that whatever's happening in your masculine's life is needing to happen. It may look or seem like a disaster, but it's a natural progression to end things in their life. And that brings in justice, which is karmic endings, truth coming out, balancing the situation, things happening so equality can come in. So they can give to you and you can give to them equally. Instead of you constantly feeling divine feminine like you're overgiving. This is about everything happening in the right way. And, in this card here, you've got Emma there as the one, she is like this powerful, in a way, princessy queen, but she isn't that, but she's kind of the savior. And the dark side of her, the darkness is kind of when she is the dark one. So it's reminding you that we have darkness and light in everyone. We can be positive or negative. It's how we choose to respond with love or react with fear. So there's darkness and light in everyone. Even the most godly person will be tempted by the darkness at some point in their life. So we have to choose the right side of the coin. We have to choose happiness, choose peace, choose the right path for us, choose to do what's right. And that's what I feel the masculines are doing. And this is also you being aware that your journey is safe and protected so that you don't go or be pulled into that dark energy by your own ego or stress. And this is pros and cons. This is about looking at the good and the bad and understanding that it all is on the scales. It balances everything out. We've got legal matters there again. And the Justice card can signal and, be a symbol of divorce. So again, I'm feeling that legal matters as in sorting finances out. They're also giving me the word restraining order. So I feel that may even be happening with some kind of breakup or something that's going on karmically. We've got natural law, which is the law of, they're saying as well, they're giving me these laws coming in. They're saying the law of physics, the law of illusion, even though I'm sure that doesn't exist, but they've just given me that. Obviously, the law of karma, the law of attraction, these things, you know what your natural laws are for you. Things that balance out karma, that sort karma out. So the dark and the light, justice, things being sorted out. And we've also got the wheel, and this is the wheel of fortune. And, got Rumpelstiltskin there. And what he's doing is he's turning that kind of string or whatever it is, that they put on the wheel into gold. So this is really a golden time for you right now, a time of good luck, destiny, triumph, completion of a cycle, which I'm definitely feeling. I'm feeling this energy around amicable breakups for a new beginning with you, fate, happy events, changes, achievement, happiness and karma. So remember, after the chaos and the storm and the rain, not only comes the rainbow that shows you protected, but the sun comes out. The sun will come out again in your life. There's going to be success in your connection. So be optimistic about things. You're going to be having more time together, so you're going to feel more vibrant. You're going to have more vitality. There's prosperity coming in, abundance, money, happiness, satisfaction, freedom, joy, self-expression, being able to express yourself in the right way, not only to each other, but to the world. Feeling enthusiastic about life, knowing that luck is on your side, speaking the truth. These are all things coming about. And the Death card is about that ending, the ending for the new beginning. It will be a transformational time. It will be a time of change, but also a time of new beginnings. It will be a time when patterns are able to be released and healed, which can also cause sudden upheaval, because when the rebirth comes in, it's like we go through a change. It's like, the baby gets born and it cries when it's born, but it's happy to be alive. But it cries because it's come out of that warmth and that security. So when we make changes, we're moving out of a comfort zone or something we've got used to, so it can feel disorientating. But everything we go through is a blessing in disguise, even separation. Everything is happening to bring a karmic balance in and clear the way. So you may find that there's tears there. You may feel emotional. You may feel teary. But the message is never give up on this love. Never give up on the love. So that it says, I will never give up on our love. However, I am no longer holding on tightly in fear. I have surrendered and given it to the universe. So when we give this situation completely to heaven, we're able to let go. So we don't hold on so tightly. We don't go into fear about losing our twin or them never contacting us again, because we have faith that the universe will create the way. Just like the universe created the way at the beginning to bring you guys together. So the angels are saying, never give up on this love, but you should let go of fear. You don't need to hold on any longer tightly in fear. Instead, surrender your fears. Give it to heaven. Give it to God. Give it to the angels. Give it to us, the angels say. And we will replace your fear and stress and struggle with peace and clarity. And a solution. A solution will come in. But a beautiful message here about amicable breakups, karmic endings and change to lead to a new beginning. I hope this helps. Have a great day and I'll see you soon.